Hello, my name is Sergio Falcón González, and I am an IB student from the HMCE in Gran Canaria. I am really concerned about technological advances, and due to this interest, I try to be always informed about the top technology. Doing a research about genetics for schoolwork, I found out that there was a new method whereby scientists can edit humans' DNA as they wish. This is possible thanks to a special machine called CRISPR-Cas9, clustered regularly interspace short palindromic repeats. The process of editing the genome with the CRISPR-Cas9 includes two stages. In the first stage, a RNA guide is associated with a Cas9 enzyme. This RNA guide is specific to a particular DNA sequence, so that the rules of complementarity will hybridize nucleotide in that sequence. Then, in the second stage, it is time for Cas9. It is an endonuclease enzyme that works cutting the DNA. The RNA acts as a guide dog carrying the Cas9, the executor, to the place where it has to perform its function. The application of this technology has created a big stir in the whole world. Cells editing may be performed only in somatic cells. There are the body cells found in bones, skins, tissues, organs and blood. And in this case, the modifications of the genome only affects the person who authorized the procedure. In this case, it could be an important and beneficial medical breakthrough. But if that edition is performed in gems, embryonic sperm and eggs, modifications will be inherited of offspring, and this will alter the genome of the next generation with unpredictable results. That change, as we don't know what will be the consequences in the future, may be a bigger risk than a benefit. Initially, this technology was used to remove hereditary illnesses in embryos, as a way to improve embryos' health and life expectancy. However, the human grid has converted this great molecular tool in a way to create babies a la carte. It has been very controversial in many aspects, especially in the ethical one, man playing God. This way of producing children could have a horrible outcome, since every single person would like to have a perfect child, but perfect does not mean the same for all people. Everyone wants what they don't have. For instance, Latin people should like their children to be tall, with blue eyes, white skin, blonde hair, while Nordic people should like their children to have dark skin and dark eyes. The scientist Elon Musk called this the Hitler problem, the improvement of the human race, but this time thanks to a genetic engineering. These changes will have horrible consequences, since we have specific physical features depending on the environment where we live. As Darwin said, the stronger is the one who survives, and you have to adapt to the habitat or die. If we change this characteristic, new diseases should appear, such as for example skin cancer in the Latin world, due to the lack of melanin in white skins. Apart from the ethical problems, this method also brings some clinical problems. As Ornoff, a scientific from the USA, explains, there are some changes that will help us when we are young. However, it could be a complete disaster when we become old. Meaning that there are some parts of our DNA that have specific characteristics written that they will express when we become old. And changing those characteristics for having a better job will harm our health. For all these reasons, I advocate for using this molecular tool, but only in specific cases, like for example, hereditary illnesses. In addition to this, I would like the work to stay as it is, and not to try to play God, because it will have fatal consequences.